Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. It ain't late at night, early in the morning. 2:18 in the morning to be exact. You guys know what that means. It's time to get in the deer woods. And that is ice that you see off on the side of the road right there. It's pretty cold. Right now it is 18 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you on the Celsius side of the house. 18, pretty cold. So, oh me, and yeah, it does get, you know, it can get pretty cold even down here in Alabama. So 18 degrees right now. It's not supposed to warm up. I don't think beyond, I think the high today is like 20, 22, 23. It's gonna be real cold all day. The low is 10. I think it dips down just before sunrise. It'll dip down probably about 12 or 13, warm up a little bit into the low 20s, and then drop down to, I believe, 10 before midnight. So it's gonna be cold today, but heading out, gonna go hunting with my brother. Pretty excited about this. Hadn't really hunted with him since we went to Kentucky. I always try to go over to Bankhead National Forest, try to go over there with him a couple times a season. He puts in a ton of time scouting, ton of legwork he puts in over you know, digitally scouting and physically scouting. I mean, he walks a long way every year, and he's normally rewarded by doing that. He kills some really nice bucks out of Bankhead. He's got a lot of nice ones on camera, so we'll see. Can't kill them unless you're in the woods, so we'll see if they feel like getting on their feet in this cold weather. All right, y'all stay tuned. Let's see what happens. All right, guys and gals, as you can tell, there was no video footage after the last time I talked to you back at whatever time it was, a little after 2 o'clock this morning. It's now just after 11:19, and it's a whopping 18 degrees. It's been like that all morning. We got over to my brother's house probably about 3:30. got ready, jumped in his truck, you know, loaded all my stuff up, jumped in his truck. We went to a spot he scouted. That's pretty good bucks on camera. Went over there, didn't have any luck. I mean, had a great time. We had a blast. Heading over there was super sketchy. It was still the road, man, it was like gravel roads. Once you get off in Bankhead, it's just a bunch of gravel roads. Man, some of the ones we were on, I mean, it was straight ice. There was no, I mean, it was insane. At one point, we ended up sideways. Tail end of his truck started coming around. We just about did a 360, but luckily the tail end kind of actually went off the gravel road a little bit, hit the embankment, and knocked the truck back straight. So that was nice. Glad it kind of worked out that way. But yeah, so it was a very interesting day to hunt. Super cold, but that brings me to something I want to point out. If you don't already know or have boot blankets, then that's what you need. Right, you need to use hot hands. Okay, those little things you can buy and shake them and they get hot. Go buy you a bunch of those. Buy you a set of boot blankets. Throw you a couple of those hot hands. Once you get to where you're going and you get set up, you know, either you're hunting from the ground or hunting out of a tree stand, whatever. Put your boot blankets on, throw a couple of hot hands in there, and your feet will stay warm. Like like I said, I mean, it was probably 10 degrees this morning when we got in the woods and got set up and sat in there. It's literally, I think we walked in, got set up, it was probably 5:30 maybe this morning. 10 degrees, sat out there for a few hours and my feet never got cold. And I don't have insulated boots, so because whenever you're walking a long way, you don't need insulated boots, because then you're going to sweat to death. And once you sweat, and your feet get cold, so that's no bueno. What you need to do, uninsulated boots, get you some boot blankets, throw some hot hands in there, and you're good to go. So that's how you handle that. And then as far as keeping your hands warm, because those two are kind of my top priority for me, since they run cold already. Be the boot blankets for the feet, and then for the hands, I just have a set of Nomad gloves. I think it's their Harvester gloves or whatever it's called. I just wear those, and then I have a hand warmer from Cabela's that goes around your waist, and I just wear it in front. I put a couple of hot hands in that thing, and I just keep my hands in there if I'm gun hunting. It just makes life easy. I keep my hands in there, keep them warm, and I'm good to go. So I did leave my face mask, I've got kind of like a toboggan style deal that comes down and actually covers your whole face essentially, and your neck. I accidentally run off and left that at the house, so that was brutal. My face froze today, but it's all good. Otherwise, had a good day in the woods, had a lot of fun. I put a couple of pictures in there, thought you guys might enjoy that. I took a picture of the boot blankets that I use, and then also just showing how cold it was. That's ice that is covering part of the scope on my rifle. So, and then of course we had to stop and get something to eat on the way back. You got to get your biscuits and gravy in. So, all right, that's it. That's where we're going to leave it. This might have been my last opportunity to hunt this season. It's just not looking like it's going to pan out. Season ends February 10th here in Alabama, but I've got work trips coming up. I've got just a lot of stuff happening all at once right here over the next few weeks, and so might not be able to get back in the woods. But if it is the end of the season for me, it was an amazing season. Go back, watch some of the videos that I posted. Killed the 2 biggest bucks I've ever killed this season. Killed some does. It's just been all around an amazing year. So, all right, that's it. That's where we're going to leave it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you next time.